Lewis Hamilton topped second free practice ahead of the 2019 Formula One season opening Australian Grand Prix for Mercedes. Hamilton, using soft Pirellis, edged Bottas into second place by 0.048 seconds with a lap completed just after the halfway mark of the 90-minute session to secure the position. So great was Hamilton's pace advantage that his timesheet topping pace on the medium compound Pirellis in the early stages of the session was quick enough to make sure of first place. Max Verstappen was third fastest for Red Bull Honda, 0.8 slower than Hamilton, after opting to delay his performance run to the closing stages of the session. Verstappen set his time with 15 minutes remaining, having spent much longer circulating on medium rubber than everyone else earlier in the session, before slotting in ahead of new teammate Pierre Gasly by 0.042s. Pre-season pace-setter Ferrari had a subdued session, lapping well off the pace early on using medium compound Pirellis, with Sebastian Vettel complaining over the radio that something felt wrong in turns 1 and 4. Vettel later bolted on softs and put in a lap of 1:23.473s to go fifth fastest, subsequently describing the car as still a bit wobbly over the radio. Alfa Romeo newcomer Kimi Raikkonen was sixth fastest, a tenth behind Vettel, and just ahead of the two Renaults of Nico Hülkenberg and Daniel Ricciardo. Charles Leclerc was down in ninth, 1.154s off the pace, in the second Ferrari, with Haas driver Romain Grosjean rounding out the top 10. Leclerc also had a spin late in the session when he lost it on the exit curb coming out of the turn 4 left-hander. He was able to continue. Toro Rosso driver Daniil Kvyat was 11th fastest ahead of the second Haas of Kevin Magnussen, with Racing Point's Lance Stroll 13th. McLaren driver Carlos Sainz Jr. also left it late to complete his performance run and was the penultimate driver to set his time. It put him up to 14th place, just ahead of Alfa Romeo driver Antonio Giovinazzi, who had a spin on the entry to turn 15 late in the session after touching the grass. Alex Albon was 17th, one place behind the second Racing Point of Sergio Perez, and followed up his practice 1 crash with a run through the gravel mid-session, then a similar spin to Giovinazzi's late on. Lando Norris was 18th in the second McLaren, 1.7s clear of the fastest of the Williams, that of rookie George Russell, who had a trip through the gravel at turn 3 in the closing stages. Robert Kubica was slowest, 0.2 behind Russell, in another difficult session for Williams. Practice 2 times post-driver care time gave laps 1 Lewis Hamilton Mercedes 1m22.600s 332 Valtteri Bottas Mercedes 1m22.648s 0.048s 333 Max Verstappen Red Bull Honda 1m23.400s 0.800s 334 Pierre Gasly Red Bull Honda 1m23.442s 0.842s 315 Sebastian Vettel Ferrari 1m23.473s 0.873s 356 Kimi Raikkonen Alfa Romeo, Ferrari 1m23.572s 0.972s 407 Nico Hülkenberg Renault 1m23.574s 0.974s 378 Daniel Ricciardo Renault 1m23.644s 1.044s 319 Charles Leclerc Ferrari 1m23.754s 1.154s 351 Romain Grosjean Haas, Ferrari 1m23.814s 1.214s 3711 Daniil Kvyat Toro Rosso, Honda 1m23.933s 1.333s 3612 Kevin Magnussen Haas, Ferrari 1m23.988s 1.388s 2713 Lance Stroll Racing Point, Mercedes 1m24.011s 1.411s 3814 Carlos Sainz McLaren, Renault 1m24.133s 1.533s 2615 Antonio Giovinazzi Alfa Romeo, Ferrari 1m24.293s 1.693s 3716 Sergio Perez Racing Point, Mercedes 1m24.401s 1.801s 3417 Alexander Albon Toro Rosso, Honda 1m24.675s 2.075s 4018 Lando Norris McLaren, Renault 1m 24.733, S2.133, S2619. George Russell Williams, Mercedes 1m26.453, S3.853, S322. Robert Kubica Williams, Mercedes 1m26.6